I love being on the road with Nora. We were supposed to take a road trip through Tuscany, Italy last October, but the pandemic ended those plans. So instead we went to Tennessee, Nashville because we'd never been there, and then camping in the hills because Nora had never seen fall foliage. We ended up in this really nice place called Foster Falls State Park, just outside of Jasper, Tennessee. It was really beautiful, nice little campground, and it had, the falls were gorgeous. I look at all this water, I think, what a natural wonder. And what an even bigger natural wonder it would be if that water was all beer. Yeah, imagine if this was all beer. Nobody would ever leave. Nora, of course, threw a party in the campground every night. And after 3 days, we were ready to, go back to civilization. So we went to the tourist mecca of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, home of Dollywood. Nora and I weren't really interested in attractions so much as just finding a nice hotel where we could have indoor plumbing and cable TV and all the creature comforts. We found a nice little hotel that overlooked a river. They only had one room left, which was the honeymoon suite. And the honeymoon suite had a heart-shaped jacuzzi right in the room there. And it looked like we had everything we needed. We weren't planning to leave the room at all that night. We had stuff from camping, we had food, we had plenty of beer and other inebriants. And we started off having appetizers on the balcony, a bottle of champagne. And we were just getting ready to try out the jacuzzi when we get a call from the front desk. And the clerk says, Mr. Greenberg, your car's in the parking lot leaking gasoline. Sure enough, it was. It's leaking pretty steadily there, so we called the fire department. The fireman came over and looked at it, didn't really know what to do with it other than put some super absorbent material on the spreading puddle of gasoline and tell me that I needed to get the car out of there as soon as possible. So we ended up having to have it towed to Knoxville, which was about 40 miles away. That was the closest Subaru dealer where they could hopefully fix it. So instead of doing some more camping, we ended up stuck in Pigeon Forge for a couple days. We rented a car, we drove around, saw some fall foliage, went to Gatlinburg and visited the Gatlinburg brewery, which was fun. And we have one of the brewers here.
Adam.
Hey Adam.
Hey Adam.
Great beer.
Cheers. Thanks for coming.
The beer's awesome.
And eventually the car was fixed and we went to pick it up in Knoxville. And the guy told us that while we were camping in Foster Falls, some squirrels were camping in the undercarriage of our car. And they had nibbled through the fuel pump. And they created a little pinhole, and that's where the gas was coming from. So the darn squirrels cost us $1,200. What do you have to say about that, Nora?
Damn squirrels!
But it makes for a good story, right, Annie?
Yes, it does.
And nobody got hurt, which was good, and our car didn't explode, which was good. So all's well that ends well.
That's right. That's all, folks.
The best part of all was the heart-shaped jacuzzi in our hotel room.
Oh yeah, you like that.
I like that, and so did you.
Yeah.
Especially when you're sitting up on there.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough.